What up, YouTube? Quasi here, on my way home from work. And I saw an interesting comment the other day on someone's video. I can't remember whose it was, but basically the guy said something to the effect of, the longer you ride motorcycles, the more confident you get. And he wasn't talking about actually riding or the confidence in your riding skill, but he was talking about like personality style confidence, where just the more you've been riding, the more confident you become in every aspect of your life. And I kind of wanted to talk about that because I have to agree. And of course my single anecdotal example is myself, so that might not mean much to you. But for those of you who know me, or don't know me, I guess, I've always been, I wouldn't say always, but pretty much throughout college and even a few years after college, I've been the quiet, introverted hermit dude that's always playing video games, out on his own, doing his own thing, reading books, whatever. I'm just not a people person, and even now, I am not a people person. I would much prefer to stay home and play video games than to go party, do things with a group of people, or even meetups, anything like that. That's not me. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I was also, at least in my mind, pretty socially awkward for a long time. I didn't talk to people. I didn't do much. I had no reason to talk to people. I didn't know what to say when I was talking to them. But for me, motorcycling really changed that in a lot of ways. I think it started by actually just taking the MSF course when, you're out there with people. Of course, I wasn't a shut-in, though. I kind of make it sound like I was completely hidden away from the world. That's not true. I could still interact with people just fine. I don't know. I wasn't comfortable with it, I guess. Man, that's light. I could split, but I don't want to get in trouble. I don't need more points on my license. But anyways, so starting with the MSF course, it just opened up a whole new world for me, I think. I think there's a couple of reasons for that, actually, and one of them is the fact that you're hidden. At least with the helmet I wear, you're hiding behind a helmet and people don't know who you are. And there's something about that pseudo-anonymity that lets you do things that you otherwise wouldn't do. Like, I never would have, before riding, I never would have approached people on my own and asked them about what they're doing or asked for fist bumps or any of that. That was not me at all. But since I've started riding, I'm more willing to just have a good time. I enjoy it so much that I want other people around me to enjoy it. And the helmet and the gear, I think, acts as kind of a type of armor. Maybe that's weird to say, but there's something about being behind the mask that changes how you interact. And I think there's maybe you could find some evidence for that, because there's a well-known, I don't know what you want to call it, phenomena maybe, of anonymous people on the internet. They act like assholes. And maybe that applies to motorcycles a little bit because you're hidden. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. But so something about well, that's one thing. The other thing is the fact that I've got something to talk about right here. Whenever I go to a meetup, whenever I see another person on a bike, I instantly have that point of connection. Because one, bike life, you got the biker wave, the whole biker community thing. Everyone knows that. But two, you got your bike here. You could talk about what y'all like to do, where you like to go, where do you want to ride? You want to ride, group ride? I don't know. It sounds kind of corny, but biking has opened up a lot of doors for me, I think, and I really like that. So maybe if you're someone like me that's pretty shy, that's passable in social situations, but you'd like to maybe experience new things, and you want to take a step to grow as a person, you might look at getting into motorcycling. And holy shit, look, it's all of a sudden super dark out. It's gonna storm over here. I'm getting some sprinkles on my visor. But anyways, I keep getting distracted, sorry guys. But I think motorcycling is very good for people like me. It's a big first step, but once you start riding, there's something that just transforms you, I guess. Oh, here comes the rain. The rain. Yeah, that's really all I had to talk about. I think motorcycling's made me more confident, and I'm more willing to try new things. I guess I've always been willing to try new things, but not really when it comes to people. Yeah, that's all I got for y'all. So as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. Peace.